New details on January's chemical fire at a Cranston company that sent more than a dozen firefighters to the hospital.
Tonight, we're learning more about a major fine issued to the business and just how many serious violations were discovered there. Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen is live in studio now with the new details. Steve?
2 days after the fire that injured more than a dozen first responders, we revealed the Cranston Fire Department sent a letter to the business months prior about deficiencies. These new violations from a federal agency mirror much of what the Cranston Fire Department wanted fixed as well. Every violation is listed as serious, totaling thousands of dollars in fines. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration revealed they've settled with chemical distribution company Process on Elmwood Avenue for a total of $6,500 for violations. OSHA's investigation began 1 day after Cranston firefighters put out the chemical fire in January. 12 firefighters and 2 EMTs had to be treated after the chief says their gear began to fall apart from the chemicals.
Breaking down, and actually part of their rubberized gear, their boots were starting to melt. So
Process told us at the time all of their employees were gone for the day when the fire started inside. Our investigation into the company revealed a letter in June 2017 from the Cranston Fire Department to Process listing deficiencies that were still unresolved. 1, the building lacks necessary documentation, labeling, and protection for hazardous contents and operations. OSHA's costliest fine on Process was for a violation on proper labeling and care of hazardous materials. All but 1 of the first responders injured in the fire have returned to work now. They were honored at Cranston City Hall in February. Process is back open and told me they have no comment on OSHA's fines. Cranston Fire Chief McKenna told me they are still monitoring those firefighters that have returned to make sure that they're okay. After the chemical fire, the department's hazmat suits had to be destroyed because of the chemicals involved. He says they are close to replacing all of them at a cost of $200,000. I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.